Big fight feel in Las Vegas as gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a... Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. This could be... Right now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does. Just caught flush.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE. But they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Head Shrinkers. Has them set up in the corner of the ring.
The Head Shrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE...
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
That was one big behemoth flying down with authority and force.
Getting to his feet, but he doesn't know what's waiting.
Take off.
Diving front drop kick.
This
could be it. The pin.
Oh, somehow. Getting the shoulder up before two tells me the end is not near. Just punishing their opponent.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
Clubbing forearm. And he goes for the pin. No, he kicks out.
It'll take more than that to hold him down. Tremendous.
Uh-oh. And that's going to jam Scott's offense.
Oh, my!
Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions. And he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well.
A steady stream of moves taking out Steiner.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners. Vicious right forearm.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
He took the worst of that impact. Clubbing forearm. Caught with the knee. The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Oh, putting focus on the arm here. Oh, solid kick across the back.
Somebody's got to put a stop to this.
Double axe handle connects.
Oh, man, a back break.
Gross. How dirty is that?
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Look at that counter from Samu.
Samu finally creates some more offense for himself.
Going from the defensive to the offensive, he is ready to go.
Samu's gaining the upper hand.
The Head Shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott.
Will this be enough? Denying a 2 count there.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Oh, my gosh.
फटाफट डबल टैप करके लाइक
Punch right in the head. Just battering their opponent.
Tag.
And tag! He finally made it. Watch out! Is that enough to finally put down the head shrinkers?
You've got to be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened?
I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes of the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this. Single arm back body drop. That takes power. Point of the elbow, nailed it. One step ahead there.
Big forearm. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Oh, boom. Stops that offense from connecting.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
Headbutt. And the head shrinkers get the win.
We won this game, guys.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut.
You win this title, you are primed for big things.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is...
Uh-oh, the Cobra clutch is applied. The Cobra clutch. Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
Man.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
Sent right into the corner.
Brutal short arm lariat.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Right to the chest.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. And we know Rocky Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win. This is agonizing. The deathlock is in.
Great ring awareness saved him.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, fading.
Interesting place to lock in the submission.
No. And breaks out of the sleeper.
No. Axe handle finds the mark.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton.
He'll make his way to the ring. Oh, just nailing the double axe handle.
First a knife-edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Straight to the knee.
Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything.
Nice side headlock applied.
Oh, good measure.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion. Caught with the elbow.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
Throwing all caution to the wind in pursuit of the title.
Smothering offense now from Rocky.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer. Brutal boot.
Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Can't quite put Rocky Maivia away. A testament to the never-say-die attitude of this young superstar.
He gets it from his dad. He gets it from his grandfather. Maivia knows nothing less than to give it his all.
A face bush going for the home run.
There's the cover.
That is how a true champion defends the title.
Somehow he kicked out.
This puts the pressure back on the champion.
Can the champion respond with their back against the wall?
And you can sense the desperation mounting as that last move couldn't finish things. He's looking to take things to the outside now and able to beat Helmsley to the punch. Up on the shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Smart, attacking the arm. Maivia digging deep, eyeing Helmsley for something big.
What a counter!
Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face.
This capacity crowd certainly behind the youngster Rocky Maivia, thinking there could be an upset here tonight.
Could really use a sense of urgency right now when it comes to getting back in the ring.
And this one's taken to the outside.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss, there wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele.
We'll see which...
High Chief Peter Maivia taking out George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain that. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
Now Steele has the firm upper hand.
And the animal's unorthodox style proving too much for Maivia to handle.
Straight to the knee.
An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
Dumped face first.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the island.
Here he goes for the win. Surprisingly quick kick out.
Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement.
And Peter Maivia can't mount any offense.
Yeah, and George Steele is just overwhelming the High Chief here. Momentum going back to Peter Maivia's corner.
But will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match?
Piercing chop. Still fighting back. Look at him go.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be under his...
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting.
Escape and a takedown.
Oh, man. We've seen that Steele isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole, but think about how these men prepared for this match. The High Chief is a consummate professional who's game planned for this stipulation. And Steele, well, I think he just shows up to the arena and asks who he's fighting.
Oh, man.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief.
Maneuvers out of the way.
Back body drop.
You see that height on that? The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
submission. Look at Maivia going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now.
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks.
Quite the combo. And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Oh, this could be something.
Oh, break you in half. No way Steele's coming back from that.
Cover!
And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia!
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just
She's not like most girls.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring Finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring Tournament. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia believes the crown already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morgan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
And there will be a coronation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria face off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring Tournament.
The irresistible force has been on a tear recently, and Nia believes the crown already belongs to her.
As for Lyra, this is the biggest match of her career. Remember, she was still on the NXT roster just a few weeks ago, and now she has a chance to make history.
Neither Nia nor Lyra looking to back down in this match, both knowing all that's at stake here. Nia sizing her up from the top. Stationary position.
Uh-oh.
Jax cannot be overpowered.
Nia looking to end this thing. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, flipping senton. That'll take the wind right out of you. Elbow to the heart.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria,
Trapping the leg here.
able to reach the ropes and break the hold.
Oh, knee just being torn apart now.
Nia doing exactly what she set out to do, keeping Valkyria grounded.
Now Jax needs to stay the course, and the crown will be hers. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Oh, man, leg drop arm breaker. Jax is showcasing her power right here.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Valkyria gets countered.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Oh, man, jarring headbutt. Wait for it. Oh, Alabama slam.
And Lyra is
Her shoulders are down. This could be it.
she kicks out with authority.
Just looking for ways to wear out her opponent.
Hoisted high above her head. And down.
And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
This is exactly the pace the Irresistible Force likes.
Perfectly aimed strike from Nia Jax. Heading up to the top turnbuckle. From the top. No, elbow drop. Lyra's shoulders her down. This one's for the win. And she fights it off.
That is just pure instinct at this point. To the top rope again? How many more times? Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring.
She gets back in the ring before the count. This match will continue.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
And Nia Jax has Lyra right where she wants her.
Muscle all the way up and powerbomb.
And now it's all Nia. Makes the cover. And she got it. Nia Jax is queen of the ring.
Here is your winner and the new queen of the ring, Nia Jax.
That was incredible.
Nia Jax is the queen of the ring. Quite an emotional moment for Jax, who returned to WWE just 8 months ago.
Jax was away from WWE for quite some time. She did some serious soul searching, but she found herself. She found her footing, and now Nia Jax has found the queen.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Briefcase.
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here.
Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponents from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
देखते हैं कौन जीतता है यहाँ पर. Rexy versus नाम क्या है इसका? भूल गया. Let's start the fight.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this raw power.
Gut-wrench suplex! And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like
from the top. Elbow drop, good Lord. Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
And Rikishi with a counter. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's a delusion. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that. Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Escape and a takedown.
He dodges out of danger.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Grabbing a bat and on the apron.
Whoa, look out.
He gets back into the ring. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Here's the pin. Gets the shoulder up and one.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Austin with stunner! Stone Cold with a stunner!
Will Rikishi get back up?
What just... I can't...
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
And you've got to wonder if desperation starts to kick in for Stone Cold or if he stays the course. Placed into the corner here.
Dismantling the arm in the corner.
Gotta hurt.
Headlock applied and a nice short jab to the bridge of the nose.
Austin stomping at Rikishi's heart. That's if Rikishi even has a damn heart. Relentless offense from Steve Austin.
The rattlesnake is sinking his teeth in, and Rikishi's in a bad way. Stone Cold in the line of fire. Boom!
Headed back into the ring.
Rikishi's grabbing. Oh, God. Rikishi feeling the pride of his family with every ounce of damage he delivers to Stone Cold.
Rikishi finds his target with that one.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi! Driver!
Rikishi got all of it.
The cover! He manages to kick out. What strength!
What a kick out by Austin! You can never count the rattlesnake out!
It must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail.
Double axe handle right on target.
Austin in a state of distress now.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Game on, Garth. We got ourselves a hockey stick.
Shoulders down. Does he have it? He's able to beat a 2 count.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Boom! To the back of the neck. Just punched him right in the middle. Relentless. Enough already.
Big punch finds its mark.
Stone Cold stick.
Uh-oh. And Rikishi evades that.
Knee finds the abdomen. Spine buster.
Rikishi got him right where he wants him. Scooped up. Here it comes.
Rikishi driver. And Austin is out.
Shoulders are down. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
Austin somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal fortitude on display from Stone Cold.
And it's going to take composure now. Could just need one more big move.
Steering clear there.
Good God, we all felt that. Open the penalty box for high sticking. He is looking to do some serious harm.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Determination in his eyes, and now a kendo stick in his hands.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of... He's quick to get out of the way there. With the spine buster.
Austin stuck in the crosshairs. Stone Cold is in deep trouble.
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driver dishing out the big guns once again.
Makes a cover. And he's still in the game.
Austin somehow kicked out. I cannot believe the beating he's been able to endure.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this. Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Yeah, Rikishi isn't giving any quarter. Austin's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
The Rattlesnake got played around with for too long. Now he wants to open a can.
This one's heading to the outside.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Oh, boy. And in WWE, you won't end up in the penalty.
Roll up here. The Rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred.